The average slab would generate temperatures. What the hell?
If I divide by 3 and carry the y.
It might just work. All right. It worked! Hey, welcome back to Whiskey Quest. If this is your first time here, my name's Antonio, and in this channel I'm going to review whiskeys from all over the world. I like to add a touch of water to all my whiskeys just to see if it changes. If that's something you'd like to watch, go ahead and hit that subscribe button with the bell notification so you can stick around for more videos. Let's move on with this review. And that's how whiskey is made. These little samples were given to my wife at her job. Actually, everybody got one. They were celebrating something, some kind of anniversary, and it's something that I've never really picked up at a store. It just didn't really grab my attention, so let's give this a taste and see if it's worth picking up. So Bulleit is a Kentucky straight bourbon whiskey. This is bottled at 90 proof, so it's 45% ABV, and it goes for around $30. So the first batch of this was made by Augustus Bulleit around 1830, and he continued to make it up until his death in 1860. And his great-great-grandson started distilling his version of this in 1987. It's a high rye bourbon with the mash bill being 68% corn, 28% rye, and 4% malted barley. Now this bourbon has been known to be produced at the Four Roses Distillery, but Diageo opened its own distillery for Bulleit on March 14th of 2017. So anything that you still find on shelves today as of 2019 is most likely to come from the Four Roses Distillery. So let's move on to the nosing and the tasting of this review, but before that, as always, let's take a quick look at the color. I'd say this one has a really nice light honey kind of color. Not too dark, but it's really nice. As always, this is all natural color coming from the wood. Right away I get whiffs of woody notes, obviously. Do get some caramel. There's some like, I'd say there's like an orange kind of citrus going on. The more I nose this, a lot more oak comes out. Not a bad nose, so let's take a sip. Cheers. As you give it that Kentucky chew, you can start detecting that high rye spiciness going on in your mouth. All throughout the whole thing is just spiciness, but besides that you get lots of oak. I'd say there's like a leather note going on as well. Take another sip. Yeah, oak, char in the finish with that spiciness. It's pretty good. Wow, this has a really long finish, I'd say. Just keeps going and going, gives you a nice like velvety kind of mouthfeel. A little bit dry in the end, but not too bad. Let me add a touch of water to this and see what happens. Let's just do 1 drop. Don't want to overdo it. And see what happens with this. See you guys in a bit. Alright, it's been a short while. Let's see what we get on the nose with some water added. Right up front I get some honey. Somewhere like a creamy note. Still get that orange citrus kind of zesty note on the back, and that oak. Alright, not much change besides that honey. Let's move on to the taste. Cheers. Alright, with a little bit of water on the palate, nothing really changed. It's just the rye is still there, the oakiness, all those flavors are still there, but it's just a little bit more toned down this time. The mouthfeel is a little bit thinner. I'd say the finish went somewhere towards the short to medium side. The one thing I did notice right away was that there was more of an alcohol flavor when I added the water. So my final thoughts on the Bulleit right here, I'd say that for the $30, it does have some really good flavors going on. It's bottled at 90 proof, and for that, maybe it can stand up against some of these other ones right here in a blind tasting. I don't know. Might have to do something like that and see where it stands. But if you haven't tried it, I'd suggest you go and get yourself one of these little ones. Or if you see it at a bar, give it a try before you spend the 30 bucks. But I don't think you can go wrong with it really. Because of the high rye, I could see this standing out in a nice cocktail too. That's something I really have to get into, is making a few cocktails so I can start experimenting with some of these other bourbons that have a high rye content. Alright, so before I end the show, I want to take a quick second and show you guys my final design on my infinity bottle, which is all done and ready to go for when I reach 500 subscribers, at which point I will do a live show for you guys and I'll review this. That'll be the first time I get to taste this. So I have maybe, I'd say about 3 more ounces to go and it's filled up, ready to go. But if you guys can do me a favor, like this video, share with your friends. Hopefully I can hit those 500 subscribers a lot quicker. And again, drop me a comment below. Have you tried the Bulleit? Let me know what you think about it. And if you haven't subscribed yet and you like what you're seeing, go ahead and hit that subscribe button right now before you leave with the bell notification so you can stick around for more videos. Cheers guys. I'll see you guys in the next video. Bye.